Alright guys, I'm doing all my aerating and overseeding today. Aeration, especially if you're using a walk behind aerator, will wear you out. For instance, I don't own an aerator. I just go and rent one. And what I try to do is if you get enough aeration, you can schedule it for like a day. Like me, I try to schedule it. Like I had 3 yards, and 2 of them were regular customers, and the other was a one-time aerator or aeration job. Like she just called me and asked me if I did aeration and overseeding. Well, first I went and picked up seed and fertilizer, and then I went and picked up the aerator, and I went over to the customer that called me that's not a regular customer, and I completed that job. Start off using an aerator if you're doing a renovation. Like if you've killed off all the grass and you're basically down to bare dirt, just aerate the heck out of it. Run over it 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Put holes in it, tear it up as much as you can. I'm over here doing this one, and you've probably seen some of my videos of this one. It has a super steep hill in the back, and how I conquer large hills is I go up the hill and I allow the aerator to roll back, and then I go up the hill again and roll back. And that's just the best way to do it to where you're not going to be wore out, because if you try to go side to side, it just tries to nosedive down the hill, so you're just chasing it and fighting it. Not to say that going up and down the hill won't wear you out, because it obviously will. Take these things into consideration when you're pricing these jobs, because like what I typically do is I charge 3 times what I would charge to mow the yard, okay? And in situations where it's really steep, sometimes I go 4 times because of the added extra effort. But I mean, there is obviously a limit as to how much you can charge for them, and everybody's area is different, but that's just kind of my take. When I'm doing overseeding, just a standard overseeding, I go with a 4 pound per 1,000 square feet. Okay, I try to put out 4 pounds of seed per 1,000 square feet of a good transitional premium, not fine fescue, but turf type tall fescue. And if I'm doing, like for instance the one that's on video where I'm doing like a complete renovation where I'm basically starting from scratch, I honestly put down 10 pounds per 1,000 square feet. That's a lot of seed but seed's cheaper than doing it again. So that's kind of why I go that route. You know, the key to doing it when you're renting them is obviously scheduling, trying to make sure that you've got as many as you can in your rental time frame. Like mine was 4 hours, so in 4 hours I aerated this yard, the one that's on camera, and the one-time customer that had me aerate, and I did that in 4 hours. So I'm coming back to this one to do the aeration and do the overseed, or not the aeration, but the overseeding and put out the fertilizer. And I'll go back to the other one where I'm putting out I'm putting out fertilizer and seed, and I also have some straw to use. Which brings up another subject. If you're going to put straw down, do not go to your local hardware store or wherever and go buy bales of wheat straw. Look online and find where they will sell you easy straw. Alright guys, this video might be a little bit jumbled, but I'm wore out. This is what I was talking about. If you have to use any straw, this is what you need to use. See that processed straw? That's what's important. And I'll show y'all. It's got the, like I said, it's got a bonding agent, and I just really like this stuff. Once I found it, I was like, because I'd used straw before, and every time you use actual straw, you get like this, I guess you'd call it, I call it wheatgrass, but it's just basically the hay starts to grow because it's got the seeds in it. But this is what it looks like when you put it out. I mean, it might look like regular straw on camera, but I'll kind of show you. It's really thin, and it's shredded, and like, I mean, it just falls apart. It's not like normal straw where you gotta shake it out. You just kind of spread it out, and I've been really impressed with it. Probably gonna be the end of the video. I've been up since like 6:15 this morning. It's about 5 o'clock, and I'm just done for the day. I can't do anymore. I'm just tired. That's why I was saying, man, be sure to price your aerations right, because if you don't, you'll regret it. It's a lot of hard work, a lot more than people think. I mean, if you had a stand on, yeah, it's not that big a deal, but you know, if you got $9 grand to drop on a machine, go ahead. I don't. Not for the amount of aeration that I currently do. I mean, I usually do like 4, maybe 5 a year or something like that. So, I mean, it's just not worth it. But, appreciate it. Hope y'all had a good day.